Alright, what is good with the YouTube? It is your boy, Sean Rock to the representing Mandatory Thrive, because every day it is mandatory for us to thrive, and I am back again with another video. And I have been on the longest hiatus, so I want to jump straight in and talk about where I am, what I've been up to, why so long, and just give you guys an update on the channel and what I'm looking forward to doing. So first and foremost, before I jump straight into that, I want you guys to take a look at my first published book right here. Boom. Copies all on deck. Copies all on deck. I got plenty of them on deck. Personally, if you would like to purchase, the link will be in the description where you can go personally purchase my book from Amazon.com. You can purchase either the physical version or the digital version. What this book pretty much talks about is utilizing my life stories to teach people how to thrive, mind, body, and soul. And the concept is called From the Basement. And what that generally really means is from the basement. The basements is pretty much a training ground for your mind, for your body, and soul, for you to come up with something great, for you to come up with something excellent, and then build off of that and bring it out to the world. So the basement is where the blood, sweat, and tears happens, where you make something out of nothing, and then you come up from the world and you show what you've made. And this book pretty much details how to deal with that, whether it's family oriented, whether it's physically, whether it's mentally, emotionally, however, from that standpoint. So check out the book, link in the description for the book. Cop it, support your boy Sean Rock to the. So I would like to jump right in and talk about where I've been, starting off particularly on fitness, my fitness journey. So if you've been following the channel, you know that I am not a weightlifter. I'm not a power lifter. I'm not a bodybuilder. My primary focus is body weight training exclusively, with a little bit of resistant bands training sprinkled in there here and there. So my goal is to teach people how to train their whole entire body through body weight training. So that's primarily what the channel is about, thriving through physical liberation of body weight training. Now, I have not been on the channel because I have to take personal responsibility for me not being consistent in one particular area. If you look at my body, you can actually see that, you know, my muscle structure is all there. I'm all there. However, though I've been consistent, disciplined, diligent in my training philosophy, in learning about training, I have not been as disciplined with my diet. So my absence from the channel has been directly linked to my struggle with diet. Now, right now I'm weighing about 205 pounds. I've been on the channel before. I probably was around that weight. I'm probably a little bit even more muscular than I was last time I was 205. That has a lot to do with me consistently training. However, I have not accomplished my personal goals and my goals to show you guys what's possible with body weight training and what's possible with your physique, because I've been lacking a key element of discipline when it comes to eating. Now, I know everything from keto to the anabolic diet to high carb dieting to flexible dieting to carb cycling. Every diet out there I know, I've tried, I've done. But at the end of the day, what it boils down to is a caloric deficit. And because I have not consistently kept myself in a caloric deficit, I've struggled to basically get the pounds off to the point where I feel confident and ready to talk about body weight training. Now, let's talk about where I initially started. My initial weight when I first started body weight training was 232 pounds. That's how much I weighed. That's the most I've ever weighed. However, I've gotten down from 232 down to 210. So that's 22 pounds. And basically, I've juggled between 196 and 210. Right now, I'm around like 205, 206, somewhere in that range. However, that's still not where I want to be. So I celebrate the fact that I've kept off that initial 22 pounds, and I've built a ton of muscle while doing it, and I've built a ton of skills that I haven't even revealed on this channel since I've been absent. But at the same time, I still have not got down to my goal. And what my goal is to first go down to 175, because I am 5'7", so I'm a shorter guy. And right now I'm about 205. So my initial goal is to get down to 175 and then see how I look from there, and initially go all the way down to 160 to 158 pounds. Why so low? I weighed that weight in high school, probably even more in high school. It's because my primary goal now is more performance based than it is bodybuilding or strength like it was before. It's more performance based, and that's why my transition has been more gymnastic specific than going to weighted calisthenics or bodybuilding or whatever the case may be, because that's usually generally where people go. So my absence has been due to my weight fluctuations. Now, I'm going to be very transparent on this channel, and from here on out, I'm going to pretty much show you guys where I'm at, what I'm weighing, what I'm looking like, and show you guys basically the pains of trying to get lean and trying to get down to a certain body weight when you have family, when you have so many different things. But there's no excuses, because it's mandatory that we thrive. So I'm going to give you guys updates on that, and I want to tell you that's the main hiatus. The second hiatus is, if you know me, I've never been directly ashamed about this. Initially, I had dreadlock extensions, right? And my dreads were long and pulled back into the ponytail in a style that I particularly like. However, over time, I had a conflict with not going through the process of getting my dreads, growing my dreads naturally. And the reason why I decided to go ahead and get dreadlocks extensions is pretty simple. This phase is uncomfortable, and I'm a hip-hop artist, I'm a gymnast, author, and all of these different things. I don't want to go through this phase. However, consciously, I had struggled with the idea of having dreadlock extensions, not because of what other people think about it, because I never really care what other people think about it, but because I know that the same issue I was having with being disciplined with my weight is the same issue I've been having with my hair. And that is two things: patience and more patience. Patience and patience and patience. Usually in the process of doing something great, we just want it to happen right there. You know, we set out a plan, we lay out ideas about what we're going to do, and we kind of overestimate and underestimate those plans, and we become impatient. And we don't want to go through the grueling stages, because to build a body, to build a physique, to build health, to thrive, it comes with pain, it comes with patience, and it comes with discipline. And I feel like I've basically rejected that process. right? I rejected that process of allowing myself going through the pain of going through the ugly phase with the dreadlocks or whatever the case may be. My hair is decently long. It's about right here now, but I've gotten dreadlocks extensions, cutting my hair off. Gotten dreadlocks extensions, cutting my hair off. I did that for 5 whole years. If I would have just grew my hair out, my stuff would be about right here, right now. But the internal conflict of having dreadlock extensions constantly put me in a position where I've cut my hair out over and over and over again. So these have been reasons why I've been off YouTube, because I've been in the process of mentally saying, do I want to get dreadlock extensions? Do I not? Going back and forth with those ideas. And if I'm going to get dreadlock extensions again, then I need to first present my videos as such, or I need to make a decision to go through this process. So that brings me to my next point. I'm going to take you guys on a journey with me, because this channel is called Mandatory Thrive. Mind, body, and soul. Dream big, work hard, live great, don't stop. And I'm going to show you guys the grit, the grimy, the ugly, the nonsense that comes with building to a certain level. You know, most of us want to get on YouTube when we're already lean. Most of us want to have a certain appearance. This was the whole purpose of me saying, you know what, I'm just going to get the dreadlock extensions. You know what, I'm not going to get back on YouTube until I weigh X, Y, and Z, because I don't want to let people down. But in the midst of it, being dishonest, being absent, makes absolutely no sense. But I'm letting you guys know that I'm being real, being transparent, and I've struggled with weight. I've struggled with the ideas of my hair. Though I did accomplish writing my first book, I still haven't put out any of my music. No one really knows that I'm a musician, but I am a musician and hip-hop artist, and I have a very, very great perspective to offer to hip-hop. So I'm going to talk about why that hasn't happened, and that's the same thing: discipline and patience. I focus so much on training, it's been hard to manage the two disciplines, because back when I was doing music way in the past, I was a lot more sharper at recording, mixing videos, and all those different things. But it's been years since I focused on that type of stuff. So as far as writing the music, I got tons and tons of songs done, but I have not had the discipline to sit down and really complete the projects. And mainly because I want my first project to be a certain way. I want everything to appear a certain way before I step out. But what I'm telling you guys on this channel is no more waiting until everything's perfect. No more hiding from the camera if I'm not under this weight. No more being afraid to put out different ideas that I have about body weight training because someone with a bigger channel and who's already in great shape can steal my ideas. So be it. I have so many ideas. I have so much philosophy. I have so much to offer that I can come up with 10,000 different things, even if they were stolen. So it doesn't matter. So I want to be transparent with you guys, and I want you guys to rock with me. So starting this week, y'all are going to see my first series on fitness, because remember, this channel is fitness, music, and personal development. So I'm going to be showing you many different things. Fitness, the fitness stuff will mostly be around body weight training, gymnastics training, and some resistant bands training. The music will be mainly geared around inspirational hip-hop music. The personal development, that is mind, body, and soul, meaning I'll be talking about personal development as far as external looks. I'll be talking about personal development as far as internal stuff, internal struggles, different things like that. And personal development will be different books and stuff that I plan to write and put on the channel. So it's a lot of jam-packed ideas. I was also going to separate the channels, but I don't want to do that. This is a mandatory Thrive is an overall perspective, and I want to keep it that way. So the first series will be Fat Swole to Body Weight Diced Up. That would be the first series that I'm going to do. And then the second series I will be doing is basically, I haven't made a name of it, but the from ugly phases to draping. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do that for the hair and stuff like that. And then I'll be releasing music periodically, and I'll have my mixtape probably done probably before the fall. And I'll release the whole mixtape on the channel and release the download links and all of that stuff. So that's all I got for you guys today. Remember, dream big, work hard, live great, don't stop. It's your boy Sean Rock Tutter. I'm signing out. Peace.